The fentanyl crisis in the United States mirrors the trauma experienced by China during the Opium Wars of the 19th century. Two seemingly distant events, yet connected by a common thread: the devastation brought by a drug from abroad. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and like the video to support us. The Opium Wars between the 1830s and 1860s saw China against the British and French colonial powers. They forcibly imposed the massive importation of opium grown in India to balance the trade deficit caused by Chinese exports. The plague of opium addiction quickly spread across all layers of Chinese society. The country's economy was destabilized, with rural areas being deserted for opium dens in cities. The health effects were disastrous: addiction, psychiatric disorders, social disintegration, deaths. Numerous Chinese territories and ports were also controlled by foreign powers. This national trauma is known as the Century of Humiliation. However, China had not had its final say. Centuries later, a new scourge emerged: the fentanyl. Developed in the 1960s by Belgian chemist Paul Janssen as a powerful painkiller. This synthetic opioid is said to be 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine, itself derived from opium. The explosion of illegal fentanyl consumption began in the 2010s, with an estimated 90% of produced fentanyl originating from China. Through the dark web or criminal organizations, this deadly powder crosses the Pacific and spreads across the North American continent. Just 10 kilos of fentanyl can produce about 500 million pills, representing tens of millions of dollars in profits. Estimates suggest that fentanyl generates over $50 billion in revenue annually in the United States. Often consumed unknowingly by victims, it is responsible for over 74,000 deaths in the USA in 2022. In response to American criticism, China defends itself by insisting it is fighting against this illegal trade. Some wonder, is China seeking revenge for the trauma of the Opium Wars? Hard to prove. Yet, between the complacency of Chinese authorities and the devastation across the Pacific, the fentanyl revenge theory could be plausible. Do you think it's an act of revenge by China, or merely a coincidence? Subscribe, like the video, and support us on Patreon if you like our work. And above all, stay curious.